The idea of this series is we are trying to become Drivers' World Champion in the 2022 Williams by upgrading the car like mad. Unfortunately, that's already looking unlikely. Max Verstappen has been utterly dominant. We've had a turbulent season as well. But we're going to be going for second place, hopefully, in the driver's standings. That's our aim. It's still possible to win the Drivers' Championship if Max Verstappen has some absolutely horrendous luck to end the season. We'll wait and see. But in the last race, we finally got some momentum on our side. Great result. Momentum. Let's keep it going today. Come on, please. Oh, hello. All the upgrades. All the upgrades. That's what you like to see as soon as you log in. 3,449 resource points as well. Only 2 days until that drag reduction. And the DRS might be worth waiting for those, possibly. Fuel efficiency. We've got a time for Monza, which I suppose isn't a bad thing. Yeah, I think we just may as well, because requires status. Oh, that's that. No, can't do another one of those. So, yeah, I guess we just may as well do that one for Italy. Save us a bit of fuel. Maybe we can start a little bit lighter. I think I might wait now for these to be successful, because then I'll be able to buy some more aero upgrades. I think that's going to be a no-brainer. It's only 2 days to wait, so fingers crossed then. We've got this DRS and this drag reduction upgrade. Not great for Hungary, but we'll keep our fingers crossed they're going to be successful. There we go, driver claim from a previous choice we made. Nice. Right, come on guys, skip some time. We've been pretty unlucky in two-player career with everything failing. Surely we're not going to get unlucky here as well. Fingers crossed. Give us some green. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. All the green. Lovely. Okay, so we now unlock 2 more upgrades. 1,000 resource points for the drag reduction, which will go on in time for Zandvoort. Again, it's really annoying. The timing's horrendous. 1 day earlier, I know it's 3, but the way it works. 1 day earlier, it would have gone in time for Spa. But no, we can't rush it either. So just get that one on for Zandvoort. Can we also afford the DRS? No, we can't. Major DRS for Monza could be very useful. We could cancel the other one. We could cancel this one and get this one on instead, which will go on in time for Monza. Yeah, everyone's saying DRS. So I think that's what we do. So we go DRS now, which will hopefully be on time for Monza. Then, once we've got enough points, we buy this, which will hopefully also be on time for Monza. That's a no-brainer, isn't it? Get them both on for Monza. That seems like a good deal. Anyway, we've got some rain by the looks of it, but only in qualifying, not in the race. Now, this could end up compromising our grid position. It's going to be full rain as well, because we're not going to, we simulate Parc Fermé, so we're not going to be doing a wet setup in quali and a dry setup in the race. We're running the dry setup. All that being said, it is a high downforce circuit anyway, so it might not make a massive difference, but that could compromise us a little bit in qualifying. Let's just, before we go any further, let's just double check we can't do anything good. Do you know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to buy that now. Oh, that's actually going on for Zandvoort still. That's surprising. Date hasn't actually moved back, so they won't actually get that race early by buying it now. Whereas if we waited, it probably wouldn't go until after Zandvoort. So let's get that one on board now. All right, let's do it. Oh, so deep. Wait. Oh, that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, there you go. That's the pointy car for you. As soon as I try to start pushing, turn up the ERS, we start sliding around. But let's just try to get bang green here if we can. Don't know where to brake. Don't know where to brake. There. Instantly locked up. We'll go wave actually. Don't want to touch that curb. Yeah, another slide on the exit. Oh, lots of wheel spin. Too deep. Oh, that's the problem. This is the pointy setup. We'll definitely calm it down for the next one, see if it helps. It's not crazy bad. Although that was pretty bad. That was practically rallying. Too deep, too deep, too deep, too deep. Knowing we had to recover that fully. Need to short shift more, really. We'll go for another lap. That wasn't terrible, though. 30.7 for Max, 31.1. I tell you what, only 4 tenths off pole. That is not bad. Maybe go 5 clicks low on the front wing. Yeah, you normally run something like that. Let's try that. We'll go 10 clicks low on the front wing. Maybe remind me to change that before the main session. We're going to stick with the same tyres just because they're less than half a tenth slower. It's not much. There you go, 7, just almost 8 tenths off. Big old lock up, I think, of the inside tyre into there. It gains some on the exit, look. Middle sector should make hopefully a big difference. It's not actually that much better, is it, on the exits? It's not. It's the suspension we need to make more stable, which we can't do because that's in Parc Fermé. Let's try and square it off a little bit. Rather than pushing all into the turn, let's try and square the corners off and concentrate on the exits on this next lap. It helps us achieve a better lap time.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Right. A slightly better exit. Yeah. Quicker and straight as well. Half a tenth up, come turn 1 probably. Much better on the brakes that time. Got it stopped nicely. So wide. That's to lay get on the throttle because I was so wide. In the wet, we just can't fix this rear end. It is going to be sliding on us. We've just got to make the best of a bad situation. We'll put the front wing back up to what it was because that seems to be better for us. Because honestly, the rear end really wasn't any more stable, to be honest.
Okay,
very, very, very marginally, but it was marginal, so not worth it. Caused a bit of honour. The Alpha's coming out now. No. Please back off. Please back off. Please back off. Yes. Uh-oh. Very distracted by the Alpha. We've got it horrendously deep. We get 2 hot laps in a row though, so let's not let it phase us too much. Or somehow survive that. Keep it out the wall. Keep it out the wall. Keep it out the wall. Would let Joe go, but he'll just let me go straight back if I do. Right, we've got a bit of time. It may be wetter, to be fair. We'll check that afterwards. But for now, let's just do what we can. The setup we've got right now.
30 seconds left in the session.
Let's go. Come on. Hopefully we can do okay. No lock up in step 1 this time, please. It is. I think it's easier to lock up now with higher pressures. Not quite as bad because I caught it nice and early, but it still wasn't great. Oh, so deep. I was trying to concentrate on getting on throttle through there. Ah, lost so much time. Not good. Give it a tiny improvement. The setup was not good for the rain. We're going to find almost 2 tenths there. Where does that put us? We're 14th right now. Puts us up to 11th. 11th. Look, we compromised our setup to concentrate on race.
Qualifying finished. It's time
Went for experimental one at the end there. Didn't work out. Ended up 2 tenths off our teammate, but 9 tenths off pole. I feel like if we were able to do the setup adjustments we wanted to without park family getting in the way, we'd have been better. And even then, I think if we just went for a bit of a safer setup rather than that experimental one, but I was always trying to chase that rear end. It was so loose. Far too loose for the wet. I think we probably could have been fair without that experimental setup. Maybe 2-3 tenths quicker, I reckon. Maybe would have put us more like 6th or 7th, which would have been a lot better. But hey, 11th on the fringes of the points, or just outside the points rather. Nice dry Hungary circuit. That's what I like to see. I love seeing these overhead shots as well. They do such a good job on the surround of the circuit. They should use these overhead shots a lot more. Okay, so before we forget, let's adjust the setup back then. I want to go back down to probably that. That should be fine, yeah. If we can change, we'll dip it down to 55. That's an in-car adjustment anyway. Right, setup then. I keep saying setup. Strategy. Is it worth starting on softs? It will be same as our teammate strategy, but then we can make our way forwards nice and early. I feel like it might be worth doing that, you know. I think that might be a good shout. I think starting on soft is the better option, and then going medium to the end and just making it work. Just squeeze an extra lap, going 12 laps on the soft. Oh, we rocked back a bit. Went 0.1, then 0.2. Anyway, 0.2, it's not too bad. Come on then, everyone lining up. Come on then, guys. P9 on the grid. Only guy ahead of us on softs is our teammate. Everyone else on mediums. We need to capitalise on this. Let's have a good start. Make up for that quali. Can't get over. I can't get over. The Haas is there. I have to go on the outside here. Oh, there's someone there. Oh, God. That was a disaster. That was a disaster. I was trying to go on the outside, but Gazzy sent it on us. I mean, fair play. I just didn't realise he was there. Let's try and get back to here if we can. Didn't want to break that late. It was too risky. Squeeze the other car out. We don't want to let him get squeezing past us, run her outside. Let's side by side up in front. Our teammates had a solid start, though. Not the start I needed. We lost 2 positions there. Nice, nice, nice. Hold it out. Ricardo's got past us as well. Big send there. Big send. Did not want Ricardo being ahead of us on those softs. Back up to 9th now. It's a bit more like it. Aggressive driving there. It had to be done after that poor start. Got a bit wedged in. Probably could have sent it there, to be fair. They break so early. You've got to bear that in mind. Next time we're anywhere near that close, I'll be sending it because they break so damn early. We need to be moving forward. We can't sit here with these softs. Oh, that was a big slide. That was a big slide. Push now, get back up to Alonso. Need to nail him, need to nail him. This is the problem. This is why I wanted to have a tyre advantage because it's so damn hard to overtake. I've got to send it. I'm far back, but they break so early. Move done, move done. Nice, we can keep doing that. Let's copy and paste that one up to P8 now. Let's slow each other down for short. Oh my word, that was a close one. Careful of that inside curb. Alone still trying to chase it now. Ah, gotta be careful. It's very easy to do around Hungary. Get those track limits warnings. Gotta be super careful from now. It's only our first warning. We don't want to keep getting them. Just, look, I'm not close to them. Dirty airs. Sharp to be fair. Boxing early out of the dirty air won't be a bad thing. Fine, I'm not going to be in horrendous traffic towards the back. I can brake later than them, but this is a bit too far back, I think. That's how much later I can brake, but just a bit too far back, and they're just so good on the exits. Teammates starting to drop off a little bit now. If there's some battling ahead, we may be able to go up a couple of positions. I do believe we've got better pace than this. Not crazy better pace, but I do think we have got better pace. If we can use that, aha, a bit of a stat there for George Russell. That could be the impetus we needed there. We're a little bit closer this lap. Use lots of ERS. Then we've got to send it from here, haven't we? Move done. Up to P7 now. Can we push up to Hamilton? The tyres are starting to go off as our teammates showing, but can we just start to push up a little bit now? Is it dirty air or is it just our pace? This lap will tell us. It's not bad pace. I do think we can bring home top 5, which is what I originally said, but much more than that. I think it's going to need some drama. That said, look, we're not a million miles off those Ferraris in front. You never know, the undercut might be powerful. But I go for it as well. It's risky.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to get the cutback on them. But I only needed to brake late to get the cutback done, but I completely messed it up. That was my bad. That was not good. All right, team orders now, buddy. Get out of the way. Oh, such a stupid track limits warning. Oh, AI. I don't want to flashback every time AI send it, but they're just so damn stupid. I saw him come in. Look, they just like they brake too late, which is that's not the end of the world. But then they to compensate, they go over the curb, which straightens their car, so they just go completely straight on into you. Love it. You love to see it, guys. You absolutely love to see it. God's sake, man. Thing is, I knew he was going to send it on me, but I don't want to be going, oh, I know he's going to send it on me, so I better go all the way to the inside. Every single time they go for a stupid move. I'm not going to cost myself time. Sometimes you just have to hold your line and hope for the best. And just hope they don't do exactly what George Russell did. I guess the issue is they essentially go all in for move. When they go for a move, they go all in for the move. It's never like a half send, half at the inside. It's like, I'm going to brake 20 metres later than I normally do. And because I brake that much later, I can't make the apex. So I'm going to have to turn in super early and go over the curb, which is going to straighten up my car. And I'm just going to throw you off the racetrack. You know, I could understand. That was lucky track limits. I can understand a bit of logic with the AIs attacking. Like, well, it's either that or they just sit behind you forever. And it's like, okay, yeah, I'd rather them attack me a bit. But certain behaviours what AI do is just clearly wrong. He's just like bugged. One more lap. It's not good right now. These car tyres cost me time. AI all over me. I might even let them go. And both go, I guess. Oh, Alonso decided to sit behind me. No, he hasn't. Very good. Again, they always jink out the apex. Why did Alonso sit behind me with DRS and then send on the brakes? That was so odd. Literally losing what? I mean, probably 2 seconds a lap to guys in front. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, it's not feeling good right now. We'll see if the medium's a bit better though. We can undercut these guys now. They'll be on very worn tyres. We'll see. Didn't seem great there. Maybe they took those tyres a bit too long, but hopefully the mediums will last a bit better. We will come up behind. Wow. Oh, hello. Aston Martin's just gone off. Is that a safety car? Not quite. Not quite. We stopped off track for a long time there. It wasn't quite a safety car. Bottas is going for me here. Can't be letting him through. We should be quicker. Was locked up there. Went deep. Okay. Wow. Look how much time we lost to Albon, dude. 10 seconds. What? Hell of a lot better. Maybe worn tyres are really bad on this circuit. Generally speaking, you can take a tyre to 60% and it will be warm, but it won't cost you crazy amounts. But it seems to be costing me 2 seconds a lap on this circuit. That's ridiculous. Hoping to come back out ahead of George Russell with these fresh tyres. Gonna be close, I think. A couple of guys in front of boxing again. It's literally 2 though. It's Ricardo and my teammate. That's it. I reckon everyone else will go hards next. See how that plays out.
You're within 1 second of the car ahead. Get ready to use DRS for the overtake.
Probably a bit too late there, but it's alright, we've got the move done. We'll get some points in this race because of the absolute choo-choo train that we should come out ahead of, but not going to be much at the moment. Okay, a lot of people in the box. I think it's a lot of people that were in the choo-choo train with us, so managed to nail them comfortably. Yeah, they are going hard, I thought so. At the moment, we're only on to beat the people that we held up in the pits, though. The people that are boxing twice, so should still be a, you know, it might even still be a top 5, but it's, I don't know, it just feels like it's not been a great strategy, has it? But George Russell in the pits now. Let's see where we come out. It's going to be close. George Russell on the pit exit now. No, we're not going to get him. It's just too far ahead. Where is he? There he is. Oh, no, we might do. It's going to be close. Oh, on the outside. Couldn't quite hold on to it. Can we get him up the inside into here, though? No, he's using the RS. No. That was too much of a risky send. That was very close. Not quite able to get in there. Tried to brake late around the outside. Just didn't work out. Had to lift there to be safe. Oh, I tell you, it does seem quick. Ick! Did not need that. Did not need that. Probably about right, to be fair. This is just our position. We just weren't able to get a lofty result today. I think this might be the last time we get DRS unless we can put out some mega. Had to lift there because of the track limits. What I can hope now is he gets a bit held up by the cars in front, and I think we need to sneak past him when we can. I thought we'd have the pace at this stage of the race on better tyres, but it's just not happening for us right now. It's only going to get worse, so probably could have stuck with him by digging really deep and just finding something, but it was never... I genuinely thought, when we came up behind him, I was like, okay, that's not too bad, let's just stick with him. Genuinely thought I'd have the pace. That has not been the case at all.
Okay, gap ahead.
Safety car has already a chance to get more positions in this now. Though he's not that far away, we just haven't got the performance of the car. There is a yellow flag, actually. Right on Curious, and one of the McLarens, Ricardo, actually, just after having boxed. We get a safety car, then a full box. I think we'll lose too many positions. And then what do we go for? The softs were not a good performing tyre. We have got another set of mediums, but... we can go for softs this early anyway. If the safety car came now, we would go mediums if we're going to box. I was right, we did have better pace in the race compared to quali, but it's just not been enough. I thought we'd have a bit better pace, to be fair. I thought we'd have the same pace as the front running guys. We just need the clean air to show it, but that's not been the case. Alright, let's give it our all for now. We might end up with a 3-second time penalty from it. One more warning and we get that. One more track limits warning. Oh, that's wide. Better lap. We are having to push track limits a bit more though. Still getting nice on the cars behind though, so we're getting them further and further away. So I think if we did get a late safety car, we would now box the softs. We're actually gaining on the leaders, guys. With the same lap times within 5 thousandths of George Russell that last lap. We're gaining on the leaders. We get a 3-second time penalty. It's looking like we'll quite easily be able to stay ahead of Alonso, so it's not a big risk really. You do need two yellow flags, sorry, to cause a safety car. It's put me off a little bit as well. Cost me a couple of tenths. But I think we're always unlikely to beat George Russell anyway. As these tyres start to go off more and more, it's going to get harder and harder to try and maintain that pace. Yeah, I tell you what. I don't know if the strategy was a good one in the end. Maybe medium hard was better, but I just felt like... I mean, normally, as long as you don't go much above 60%, normally the tyres are worth it, and that's what we did. We went about 60% on both. It's not the race we wanted, but again, this is where our car is right now. This is it. You know, we've got the car, the 5th best car in the field. I'm not driving sweetly now. I'm just kind of just chilled out a little bit, just trying to bring it home now. If I can avoid the penalty, that'll allow me 3 seconds additional time lost to Alonso without making any difference. To be fair, our teammate might get in the points, and if he gets in the points and has fastest lap, that's okay, because at least he still gets the point. If he doesn't get into the top 10, he's just taken the point off us for no reason. Our lap times have really dropped off as well. We were, what, high 18s, we're now high 19s, dropped a second a lap now. No point we go fastest lap, these tyres just too far gone, up to 60% wear now, as you can see. One day Alex will escape the eternal midfield. The midfield, I find this always in the F1 games, is so hard to escape from, because the front guys are just that much further away, and they've got better facilities. That's the key thing, actually, I think, in this game. You can overcome them. You know, you can quite quickly get to the front of the midfield, because if you're in a midfield, even a lower team, your facilities aren't that much worse than the guys you're trying to beat. So you can outdevelop them quite quickly, but then the front guys have just got that much better facilities that you just can't outdevelop them. But you can, but it takes just time. Because you've got to overcome them over a longer period of time, rather than just being all about just whacking on the upgrades, job done. You just got to wait for your facilities to improve, and also for, you know, your car just to slowly get better. Final lap of the race there, guys. No mistakes now. We've got a very comfortable lead over Alonso behind.
Okay, just
10 seconds from George Russell in the end. There was that brief hope that we might have been able to beat him. I do think if we got past him, we may have been able to do it. So I think P6 probably was our maximum today. Not on raw pace, but if we got ahead of him, I think we could have kept him behind or perhaps defended a bit harder when we were the big choo-choo train. And there it is, guys. We end the pain there. Charles Leclerc does bring home P2 as well. That's the guy we're trying to beat in the championship now. At least he didn't win, but that's 5 P2s in a row, I think, for Charles Leclerc. It's P7 for us, guys. Not the best result. It's points. There was no real big mistakes. You know, qualifying didn't go our way because of the conditions. The race start got a bit boxed in. Perhaps the strategy wasn't optimal, but I don't think we could have been much different. I think that was we were restricted by car performance there, unfortunately. We just got to keep developing the car. Bring it forward a little bit. Let's see. I think our teammate should be P10. He is P10. He doesn't get fastest lap, but he is P10. So 18.1 was his fast lap. It wasn't that far off. Is that his first points? No. He has had a P10 before, or well, no, P10. He has had a P10 before. That was his second P10 of the season. He started to bring home a couple of points. But yeah, I mean, it's not good. We do overtake Ocon in that race, but yeah, we're just not able to out. We did outscore Max that race, but only because he started at the back. We're not able to outscore these guys at the moment. We outscored Alonso. That's it. Everybody, Alonso and Verstappen are the only 2 cars ahead that we outscored. Oh, lightweight pistons. That went on. That's good. Oh, that was a minor engine power from the supplier. Nice, that'll help. But yeah, a few more upgrades, a few tracks that suit us car a bit better. Hopefully, next few races can be a bit more competitive. Just not in no man's land. That's what I want. A competitive race, ideally for podiums or wins, but no man's land. It's always tricky. It's always tricky. Not a lot more we could do there. Just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.